Breakfast is cold as your bed. I'm watching you choke down the words that you said. I watch you devour, mistake me for bread. Well, boy, is you fed or are you misled? I gave you the messiest head, you give me the messiest head. Oh, you're turning red. I'm trying to give the impression that I get the message. You wish I was dead.
I've been to Charlotte before, yes. I lived here for a couple, like, 2 months. Yeah, this is the weird thing about me no one knows. I feel like I'm always surprising my fans about like weird stories about places I've lived and stuff, but I had a friend, a childhood friend who was a cheerleader, and I was kind of a bad kid. And my parents thought that if they sent me to North Carolina to become a cheerleader, that I would become a better kid. And so I came here, and I stayed here for 2 months, and I had to go back home to the city.
Did it work?
I couldn't. I had to go back home to the city. But I'd like to think that maybe it's a good thing, because if I stayed here and became like a super boss cheerleader, maybe that's what I would be doing instead right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a little bit more appropriate for me. It's where I'm at right now.
I agree. It suits you. So since you're from the north, you got brought to the south.
I did.
What's the biggest difference? Like, what would you say?
I think yours are just way more like content. You're more like laid back.
Like simple.
Yeah, not even simple, because I think that's almost like a negative way of putting it. But like up north, everyone's just like every single day they're just running around like trying to figure out like how they can do stuff faster and do stuff bigger, and like, you know, it's a constant, how can I make this as convenient for me as possible? And y'all are just like, we're enjoying life, we're gonna take our time, we're not gonna rush through things. And I feel like especially in like New York and New Jersey, it can kind of be like you're waiting in line for a coffee and they're taking too long to walk out without it.
Yeah, they don't have time. We went to New York Pride. We go every year, and we were there, and we were actually waiting for something, and I just started to talk to this stranger, and they were like looking at me like I was an alien, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like in the South, like that's what we do. We pass time.
I sold my soul to a 3-piece, and he told me I was holy. He's got me down on both knees, but it's the devil that's trying to hold me down, sneaking out the back door, make no sound, knock me out, saying that I want more, this is what I live for.
Congratulations on your album.
Thank you.
So I've followed you for now, I mean, past 3 or 4 years, since Room 93.
Wicked.
So it's really badass to see the different levels that you've taken your music. And to me, I can't sing, so I got in radio. And now I'm learning guitar, so maybe I can like play guitar.
Now you make the transition.
Yeah. But what do you like? Where was your headspace for this album? Because I feel like for an artist, it's almost like albums are like a different chapter in their lives.
Totally.
So like from Room 93 to Badlands to now this, like what was your headspace in writing this?
You know, you're writing an album's kind of like a time capsule, you know what I mean, of like the way that you're thinking, and everything from like the sounds you choose to the colors that you're drawn to, I think are like a huge reflection of where you're at mentally. And like when I was making Badlands, it was a lot of like blues and pinks and a lot of these stories about like self-discovery, and it was kind of this like coming of age record for me. I was 19. And then I started making Hopeless Found Kingdom, and it's a lot about love and like me, you know, and my dependency on it, kind of thinking I need to be in a relationship with someone, and thinking I need that to complete me and to make me whole and to help me know what kind of person I am. Like almost like, you know, when I wake up in the morning, I don't believe I'm beautiful unless someone tells me I am.
Right.
You know, I don't believe I'm smart unless someone tells me I am. And for me, a lot of this record is about learning to choose myself and learning to, you know, believe all those things about myself without needing someone to help, you know, guide me along.
Call yourself beautiful.
Exactly. So a lot of that, and you know, it's kind of got this like paranormal, cinematic like twist where I've kind of like, you know, when you're a kid and you climb a tree and you're like on top of the biggest skyscraper and you're a superhero in your mind, but really you're just like 4 feet off the ground in a tree.
And you still fall.
Yeah. For me, this was like my normal, simple relationship, but like it through the eyes of like a mega movie. You know what I mean? Where it would be like if, you know, the whole world was depending on our relationship, because mine was, you know.
Well, congratulations on that, and just thank you for everything that you put in your music. Like me growing up, I mean, we're similar in age, but me growing up, like I never had those songs that I could listen to and that I could like dedicate to my girlfriend at the time. And like it's really cool for the younger generation, like,
Yeah.
they get to grow up on your music.
Yeah,
And they
totally.
get to feel those feels
Yeah.
that I wish that I felt. And that's really cool that you get to lay that red carpet for people.
Thank you. It's been a wicked experience on this tour. You know, we've like so much of the show is about, you know, community and about pride and about creating a safe space and a place of acceptance. And, you know, this is the first album I've ever made that has female pronouns on it. And a lot of my fans were kind of like, why did it take you so long? It's like, because I was scared. You know what I mean? Being a musician or being a famous person or being whatever, it doesn't make you confident out the gate. It doesn't mean you're invincible and you can do anything.
Still
I still
human.
have, exactly. So I still have to get over that fear.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, you come out to your friends and to your family, and then I had to do it to the whole world. And that was like and then I got the courage to do it. And now it's in the show, and the room just feels so full of love, and like it's such a safe space, and it's really, really cool. So I'm happy to be where I'm at with that. Definitely.
Well, thank you for talking to me
Yeah.
and kick ass tonight. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited to see it.
Thanks.
Awesome.
I miss the mornings with you laying in my bed. I miss the memories.